Now on Good Morning Northwest, a city hall lockdown. Why city employees had to be escorted out of the building for their safety.
We're going to have some brief periods of rain. We're going to have brief periods of sunshine. In fact, more sun than rain today, but the rain is coming. I'm going to have the timing and how much coming your way.
And Donald Trump's cabinet is taking shape. Who he's placing in high-ranking positions and what role he's considering for one-time political rival Marco Rubio. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Tuesday, November 12th, and we're going to check in with your first alert forecast with Mark Peterson.
All right, good morning, everybody. So we do have some cloud cover. We have a relatively dry condition throughout areas around Spokane. We're seeing some light rain coming through the region, mainly to the south. Winds to 16. We do have some light rain being reported, 39 degrees. We also have light rain of 41 into Coeur d'Alene. So the 4 things we want you to know. The sun and clouds. Yes, we're going to see some showers, mainly in the morning hours. Wednesday is going to be wet, and that looks to start late tonight, early tomorrow morning. And then we'll have a discussion, a brief one, about maybe the potential for valley snow, when that could happen. Forecast radar. Yeah, we've got the scattered showers already. We're going to see that hit and miss throughout the day. And then that's going to push out the afternoon. Looks to have sun and clouds, but breezy conditions. Then we're seeing, again, midnight, 1, 2, 3, this light rain filling in, heavier amounts, and then a break about 10 o'clock in the morning. And then we should just see scattered showers after that. So we're going to have a wet Wednesday, there's no doubt. We have low 40s all over the place, but our forecast today will warm up to 49, which is above average. 46 is a normal high for this time of year.
Mark, thanks. Spokane police closed City Hall, and the city council meeting canceled last night due to a potential security threat.
The one council member says a man with a history of threats sent an email saying he wanted police to kill him in front of City Hall. We're told that threat was made by Chesed Johnson. Johnson was previously accused of threatening to carry out a shooting in downtown Spokane in 2019. For this latest threat, the building went into lockdown around 3 yesterday afternoon. All entrances and exits were closed. Employees were allowed to leave the building, but they had to be escorted out by police. The police department says it is working with the mayor, her staff, and city council to ensure a safe environment for all. Last night's city council meeting was postponed, and that'll happen on Thursday now.
President-elect Donald Trump is moving quickly to fill out his cabinet positions.
Yeah, among the latest new hires, Trump is expected to tap Florida Senator Marco Rubio for Secretary of State. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. And Hannah, Rubio and Trump were rivals in 2016, so what changed?
On the campaign trail, Senator Marco Rubio became a Trump supporter. Rubio is now set to be Trump's right-hand man on foreign policy.
Because together with Donald Trump, we are going to make America not just great, but greater than it has ever been before.
In the Senate, Rubio has extensive foreign policy experience. Recently, Rubio has been critical of the U.S. support for Ukraine and voted against a supplemental funding bill passed earlier this year to end the war. Other Trump appointments include Florida Congressman Mike Waltz as the National Security Advisor, former New York Congressman Lee Zeldin set to lead the EPA, and South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem as the next Secretary of Department of Homeland Security. As of now, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is reviewing resumes for top jobs at the Department of Health and Human Services and the FDA. Kennedy said he would fire up to 600 employees at the National Institutes of Health, which is the agency responsible for keeping the nation safe from deadly diseases. Elon Musk is also offering input on staffing decisions, and sources tell ABC News Musk has been on at least 2 phone calls Trump has had with foreign leaders. Meanwhile, Republicans have already locked in the Senate majority, and control of the House of Representatives is still undecided. But tomorrow, Trump is scheduled to meet with President Joe Biden in the Oval Office to discuss the transition. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
In news around the nation, nearly 8 years after the murders of 2 girls in Delphi, Indiana, a guilty verdict for their killer. Cheers were heard outside court when the jury announced 52-year-old Richard Allen had been found guilty of all charges. Allen was arrested 5 years after 13-year-old Abby Williams and 14-year-old Libby German were killed on a hiking trail in 2017. Prosecutors linked an unspent bullet from the crime scene to Allen's gun. Police also credited Libby for capturing crucial evidence on her phone before the murders.
This young lady's a hero, there's no doubt. to have enough presence of mind to activate the video system on her cell phone to record what we believe is criminal behavior that is about to occur.
Police say Allen confessed more than 60 times, but the defense claimed he was psychotic from solitary confinement. Allen will be sentenced December 20th and faces up to 130 years in prison.
Well, you can now enjoy a campfire again. The Spokane Regional Clean Air Agency has lifted its burn ban put in place last week for the poor air quality. Restrictions on burning outdoors or wood heating are now lifted. Well, people gathered across Spokane, the inland Northwest, and the country yesterday to honor those who fight and have fought to keep us safe and free. Now, of course, we want to express our gratitude for all those men and women.
Yeah, one of the gatherings honored veterans and fallen service members at Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Speakers included Air Force veteran Olaf Holm, as well as Congresswoman Kathy McMorris Rogers, who honored Navy veteran David Baird with a congressional record. The event was put on by the Washington State Fallen Heroes Project, a nonprofit that honors those who have died while serving in the military. Kirsten Lyons is the director.
So our mission is to honor and remember the fallen, to support the families that are left behind, and to do things like this that engage our communities.
Lyons is a military spouse and mother whose son, Marine Sergeant Jacob Hess, was killed in Afghanistan. She says that while yesterday was Veterans Day, those who have served should be honored and thanked every day.
That's for sure.
It is now 6 minutes after 6 o'clock.
Checking back in with Mark here as we head off into our day, getting the kids on the bus. What do they need to know?
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
We should remember to dress appropriately when
should
we head
remember our
outside.
little clicker.
We should remember our clicker and our lunch pail, you know, with that peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That
Maybe.
sounds good right now.
Actually, it's so toasted. Oh, come on. Temperatures in the upper 30s, but windy conditions at times. We're all in a brain fog, it seems. Your full forecast is coming up, if I remember.
It's Native American Heritage Month, and to celebrate, we're taking you inside the Sailor School of Spokane coming up.
And a man drove a car into a crowd in China, killing dozens of people and hurting dozens more. But we are learning about that deadly crash after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
My name is Stephen, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I had a large tumor in my left lung in November of 2018. We went through in 2020 doing a lot of end-of-life planning. Summit was very aggressive in my treatment of diagnosis. Since then, with my recovery, we're doing a lot of life events. I love the people there. I would recommend Summit Cancer Center. My wife calls it a miracle.
Owning a food truck was my dream, but my back and leg pain made every day a struggle. Then my personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm back to being the best version of myself.
Get back in the picture. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Our customers love coming to Car Wash Plaza.
I work late shifts. Car Wash Plaza is open 24/7. That works for me.
I feel safe. It's so well lit, and there's security lights everywhere.
Strong water jets cover everything. The roof, the sides, even the undercarriage.
The Central Dog Wash is so convenient, no hassle, keeps the dog clean, and keeps my house clean too.
It's easy at Car Wash Plaza. It's the best in the Northwest.
Each month, 4 News Now is focusing on a cause that's important to our community by helping to get the message out. This is good for you to know.
At Ability, we can empower anyone with a disability to realize their dreams and their goals. Our staff are a bunch of dedicated individuals who absolutely love what they do and have a passion and a heart for this work. The real magic happens when our job developers build that relationship with the business, then they'll introduce the clients to that business, and then the outcome happens. And then down the road, you see that culture within the workplace develop and change. You can't put a price on what our folks can bring to the work environment. They're getting that interaction out in the community. That's how that becomes super powerful. You know, it elevates not only the client, but the family as well. When life says you can't, ability says you can.
4 News Now is brought to you by Alpha Omega Tours.
Your time is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. 35 people were killed in southern China when a car plowed into crowds exercising in the grounds of an outdoor sports center last night.
More than 40 people were injured and hospitalized. The driver, a 62-year-old man, was restrained by police while he was trying to leave the scene. The hit and run took place on the eve of China's biggest civil and military air show, which runs from November 12th to the 17th.
The Israeli government has failed to meet criteria set out by the U.S. to improve the humanitarian situation in Gaza. That's according to a joint scorecard released today by a group of 8 humanitarian aid organizations. The organizations say, in addition to failing to meet U.S. criteria, it, quote, concurrently took actions that dramatically worsened the situation on the ground, particularly in northern Gaza. The release of the scorecard comes on the 30-day deadline for action set by Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin in a letter to the Israeli government last month.
Members of the House and Senate are back on Capitol Hill today after a more than month-long recess. The lame duck session is poised to be hectic. Lawmakers face an urgent to-do list and a ticking clock. They have to pass a funding bill to keep the government open and find a compromise to pass a National Defense Authorization Act. The House and Senate have separate versions of that on the table and need one that can pass both chambers. Congress also faces pressure to approve more disaster relief funds after Hurricanes Milton and Helene.
South Korea's president is taking up golf again. Yoon Suk-yeol office says that he is practicing for the first time in 8 years in preparation for golf diplomacy with President-elect Donald Trump. Trump visited more golf courses than any recent president during his first year in office in 2017, spending weekends at his properties in Florida, New Jersey, and Virginia, sometimes bringing lawmakers or business leaders with him.
All right, good morning. Your 10-second takeaway, clouds, sun, and showers today. A warm layer. The winds are going to be ever present today. Grab your shades, 49 for the high.
Well, if you live in Coeur d'Alene, grab your rakes and get ready for Leaf Fest. It starts today, and the city will begin its one and only pass through the public streets, picking up leaves and pine needles. And here's what you need to do now so you don't miss it. Put all of your leaves and only your leaves into the streets and keep them 1 foot away from the curb. Make sure you move your car out of the road and do not put any branches, bags, grass, clippings, or other garden debris in the street. Crews and trucks will begin on the south side of the city, then start to move north. And you can keep up with their progress in an interactive map, and you can find the link to it on our website, KXLY.com. That'd be fun to watch, just to see where they are throughout the day. Your Good Morning Northwest time is 6:13.
We are showing love to some local veterans. Well, Mark Peterson and his Extreme team sure are. We look at a couple of special projects they are working on for some special local veterans this week in honor of Veterans Day.
And we're celebrating Native American Heritage Month, and Allison Martinez is live this morning at the Sailor School of Spokane to share how it keeps their heritage alive all year long.
4 News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Northwest winters can be rough. Make sure your tires are up for the challenge.
Perfection Tire has you covered with top brands, price match guarantees, and the best warranties.
Be ready for whatever winter throws your way. Nobody beats perfection.
When you've been seriously injured, choosing the right legal team is the most important decision you'll make. Craig Swap & Associates is a top personal injury law firm for one reason. We win.
If you or a loved one has been seriously injured, our team of winning attorneys is here for you. We'll review your case for free and start working immediately to win the compensation you deserve. Craig Swap & Associates, one call, that's all.
Lord Sophia.
Golden Girls, the laughs continue.
So good. We are busy running a social media empire.
Please, Blanche. You and Rose founded Creakin', a sex app for seniors.
Loved it. Want more.
Hilarious. I'm wearing an ankle monitor.
With all this money, what are we going to do with it? Should we buy Twitter?
Shut up, Rose.
Sunday, November 24th at the First Interstate Center for the Arts. Get tickets now at GoldenGirlsTour.com.
Swing into Fred's Appliance for our Black Friday Super Sale and experience unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock Get it today inventory in our region. Don't miss out on this limited time offer to upgrade your kitchen with the Frigidaire Professional 4-piece package and save up to $3,100. Experience precision cooking with this Frigidaire range. Keep your dishes sparkling with this professional dishwasher. This sleek microwave offers sensor cooking technology, and this fabulous refrigerator designed with our Space Pro shelving system.
Who isn't looking for extra ways to save some money these days, right? I'm always looking for new ways to save, but I haven't found anything better than my Ascend checking account. It's a free account that offers 3.5% of your average monthly balance. That can feed your coffee obsession for 2 weeks. Not only am I earning money, but it also has all the best features of a checking account. What's not to love?
Open your P1FCU checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today.
Freezing temperatures can take a toll on your vehicle.
At Perfection Tire, you can trust our certified technicians for efficient and reliable winter service. Be safe and prepared when freezing temperatures hit.
Winterproof your ride today. Nobody beats perfection.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:16. November is Native American Heritage Month, a month to honor the history and culture of Native American and Alaska Native communities.
Here in Spokane, the Salish School preserves Salish languages, which were the first languages spoken in the Spokane area. Allison Martinez live at the Salish School of Spokane, learning more about its purpose and then sharing that with us.
Yes, good morning. I'm here in a first and second grade classroom here at the Salish School of Spokane, and I'm joined by their executive director here. Thank you so much for being with us. Can you tell us a little bit about the school for people who may not be familiar?
Yeah, we're a nonprofit organization, and we run a Salish immersion school. So from 1 year old to 8th grade. And so all of our day is spent in the Salish language.
So very special. And we have some students here who have been here since they were 1 year old, I'm pretty sure. Can I have each of you tell me your names and say it in Salish also?
My name is McCocken.
And your name in English is?
My name is Maudie and Smuckahan.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us. And how old are you?
Miss.
Oh my goodness, 4 years old, so very special. And we have here.
Hi, my name is Phoenix Michelle, and my Salish name is Cesius, which means good at things.
Amazing. Thank you guys both for being here bright and early this morning before the school day even starts. And we're going to do a little bit of a mini lesson here. We have some words written up in the Salish language. Can you give us a little crash course to start our morning?
Of course, I'd love to. This first one that you see up on the board here is white, and that means hello, goodbye. Kind of like aloha in Hawaiian, right? So then we have haskukwast, that's the second one, and that says good morning. Haskukwast.
And you said that the students here, they pretty much are off to the races as soon as they get here.
Yeah, they are very good at just picking up language and going with the flow. It's not quite as easy for adults because we're a little self-conscious,
right?
But they just learn so quickly.
So very impressive and so important. Thank you so much for sharing with us this morning. Coming up here in a few minutes, we're going to tell you about a very special fundraiser coming up that you all at home can support. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
A nice little lesson to start our morning there.
Yeah, Limlinch, right? Is that how you say it? Thank you.
Yes.
Limlinch. Here's a beautiful look over the pavilion, and we have temperatures that are a little bit warmer. We've been wet too.
Yeah, we've got some light rain showers north and south of Spokane, heavier amounts, but it's those gusty winds taking some of this heat. 42 degrees out. It makes it feel like it's in the mid-30s. So, again, we want you to dress appropriately. Make sure that, again, sort of bundled up. Now, let's take a look at the Doppler radar that is really firing up for areas that are south and north of Spokane. We picked up just a few light showers there, but it heads into the higher elevations, and then above 4,000 feet, we see it turning to some light snow, adding to those amounts that we've had last week. Now, we're going to have temperatures hovering around 40 degrees all the way through 10 o'clock. We start to warm up. Those breezy conditions in orange, anywhere from 10 to 15, 16 mile an hour winds sustained, and then gusts to 20, 25 potentially. 49 will be the high. 2 and 3 o'clock. Sun sets, and yes, it does start to cool down pretty much. And then cloud cover coming in. That's going to be for the rain showers tonight. Again, we look at the radar and satellite, and we still have snow into the mountains from, areas of Pocatello all the way up into Montana. We're seeing it, excuse me, into the higher elevations of the Cascades, certainly of the northern Rockies. Here is our forecast for rain today. We're expecting to see a few morning showers by 5 o'clock. Isolated shower activity with some sun breaks, sunsets, and then comes night. We have tonight 11, 12, 1 o'clock. This rain building in, and we're going to see heavier amounts come through in the early morning hours, potentially 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So it could be a wet commute. It will be a wet commute tomorrow morning, but also kids walking to school could be in the rain. So make sure they've got their rain gear. And then it dries out, and we're going to see a continuation of scattered showers after that. Really, the mountains are going to see the majority of that through the weekend, with Friday and Saturday looking to be drier. 54 to Grand Coulee, 46 St. Mary's. We're going to be, again, the upper 40s. 58 into Lewiston. 4-hour week ahead as we look at the planning forecast. Wednesday, 46. Again, it's going to be rainy. Thursday, 70% chance of rain, 49. Friday, scattered showers, 44, and then Saturday, drying out. Overnight low at 28, warming to 41. This week, of course, Veterans Day yesterday. We're serving the vets when it comes to the extreme team. And I got to tell you, we want to thank Concrete Cutters for coming in and helping us yesterday. Here's a look at what they did. We are trying to remove a sidewalk that is going to then help Jason to get to and from his home. Right now he has to offload on the street and come around and then try to ride on that sidewalk in the lower part of your screen that is all ripped up, and it has been in horrible disrepair for years. We're going to take care of it, all right? And Winkler Concrete, along with Lance Pounder Excavation, coming in, Precast coming in. They're going to help us out with the concrete. But we've had a rain delay, so while we're cutting and getting ready to rip that out, FMI will drop tractors off on Wednesday night. Tuesday, we'll rip it out Tuesday and pour Friday. We can't pour when it's saturated like that. Otherwise, that sidewalk could go back to bad really quick.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We want it done right, so it's going to be done at the end of the week when it's drier. And Veterans Community Response, VCR, was going to help us do that. We're transitioning them to the project we'll talk about in half an hour.
Yeah, you got a couple of really cool things going on, for sure. Yeah, weather not cooperating, but
ironically.
Not fully.
Yeah, oh boy. Good morning, Northwest Time is now 6:22.
Well, last night, another chapter was written into one of the oldest college basketball rivalries in the country. The Washington State Cougars hosted the Idaho Vandals in the 279th Border Battle. We got highlights from last night's game down in Pullman. That's next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Old World Christmas has an early gift for you. Right now, their spectacular glass holiday collectibles are priced at below wholesale in their outlet store, 4005 East Main between Freya and Havana. Come celebrate the savings now at Old World Christmas.
Go, Chiefs, go! Shoot it wide, comes out front, a shot, and a score! Berkeley Catton, the wizard! He takes it out of midair and plants it under the bar, and Spokane with a...
This Friday and Saturday, your Spokane Chiefs are home in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Friday is Fred Meyer's Shop with the Chiefs as Spokane takes on Calgary. This Saturday, Spokane hosts Red Deer for the Coca-Cola Family Feast and Rally Towel giveaway. For tickets and game times, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Whether you're in the market for affordable furniture, clothing, or vintage treasures, you'll find what you need at UGM thrift stores. But checking off your list is not all you'll accomplish. Every purchase and donation opens the doors for men, women, and children experiencing homelessness to get the help they need. Your support provides food and shelter, job training, and holistic recovery services at Union Gospel Mission. Stop in today and offer life change.
You've heard downtown Spokane is in trouble. Problems with drugs and crime. Could the key to bringing back downtown lie within its historic past? I'll show you the legislation that could bring this part of downtown back to life and the challenges that stand in the way. Thursday on 4 News Now at 6.
Beautiful glass holiday ornaments made in the tradition of Old World artisans are now priced below wholesale at Old World Christmas, 4005 East Main, Sunday through Friday 11 to 3, Saturdays 10 to 4. Come celebrate the savings now at Old World Christmas.
Yet another high-powered offensive performance was showcased tonight in Beasley Coliseum. All 3 wins for the Cougars feature at least 90 points scored by the Crimson and Gray offense. But the difference maker tonight was the Cougar defense, which has been a main focal point for head coach David Riley.
Especially after our first couple scrimmages, we really realized, and I think we knew it, but sometimes you got to fail a little bit as a team to learn. We just got to focus on that side of the ball. Offensively, we're going to score. We have a ton of guys that can do multiple things on that side. But we also have ability defensively, with our versatility on the front line and on the wings. We can do a lot.
5 Cougars scored double figures in a border battle win against the Idaho Vandals. And after a slow start in the first 20 minutes, the Cougars produced a 52-point second period to shut the door on Idaho.
Our talk at halftime was more that, if we're not going to execute like we're supposed to execute the game plan, there's no point in making adjustments. And I think our first step was to just make sure we're executing at a high level. And our guys stepped up and did that. It wasn't any secret sauce. The guys, it was all the players.
Starting fast is going to be very important for the Cougs' next matchup. They're headed to Big Ten country this Friday to take on the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reporting in Pullman, Sydney Berger, 4 News Now Sports.
The Spokane Velocity beat Forward Madison FC over the weekend to punch their ticket into the USL League One championship match. This upset is no understatement. Spokane finished 7th out of 12 teams with 27 points in the regular season, but finished this postseason with a 3-0 win over the Northern Colorado Hailstorm before this weekend's thriller. The Velocity are on the road this Sunday at noon against Union Omaha, who finished atop the regular season standings with 48 points.
Very exciting.
Go Velocity. The Central Valley School District may become the next district in our region to urge the statewide high school sports organization to reconsider its policies about transgender athletes.
On the district's agenda today is a letter from the school board and superintendent to the WIAA and state legislators, urging them to, quote, have a serious and ongoing conversations to find legal, well-researched and equitable solutions to ensure all athletes have fair competition, while also prioritizing safety for each and every competitor. The WIAA policy, which follows state and federal law, allows students to compete in sports based on their gender, which they identify.
Yeah, and you can read more from the letters calling for action and change on KXLY.com.
Your Good Morning Northwest time is 6:28.
And as we go to a break, before we know it, airports will be filled with people heading home for the holidays. Maybe you'll be among them. But this morning, a warning to travelers to already prepare for delays. The reasons experts say will have the greatest impact might surprise you. That's coming up next.
Plus, today is the day. In just a couple of hours, Trader Joe's will be opening its newest location in Coeur d'Alene when you can stop and shop. That's next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed! Join us for the Nutcracker Ballet at the Fox Theater, December 5th through the 8th. Music performed live by the Spokane Symphony. Tickets available now at SpokaneSymphony.org or call the box office.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need.
I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it.
You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance.
We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice.
That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
Join us for the Nutcracker Ballet at the Fox Theater, December 5th through the 8th. Music performed live by the Spokane Symphony. Tickets available now at SpokaneSymphony.org or call the box office.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Tuesday, November 12th. Welcome to it. Let's start things off with Mark Peterson here and a look at our first alert forecast as we're heading out the day today. Good morning, Mark.
And good morning, everybody. So we take a live look outside and we see, again, some breaks in the clouds. That's going to be our day today. We're going to see a few scattered showers through the morning hours. Isolated shower activity this afternoon. We're reporting some light rain into the West Plains, winds to 16 miles an hour, so that 39 feels like the mid to low 30s. That's why the coat is needed, even though it might not be the deluge that we'll see later on tonight and tomorrow. So sun and clouds and the 4 things we want you to know, some shower activity as well. Wednesday is going to be wet, certainly in the early morning hours. And then we have the potential to see a little snow in the valley in the weekend. We'll talk about that coming up. Doppler radar, yeah, we do have scattered showers to the south, to the north, mountain snows, of course. That moves out. Things are going to dry out, and we see those breaks in the clouds. We're sitting in the low 40s as we look at the valley, 39 Deer Park, and we get into Idaho. You're around 40 degrees as well. Our high today, 49. We're going to have some sunshine this afternoon with isolated showers as well.
Well, the holidays are just around the corner and millions of Americans are preparing to travel.
But now a new warning about potential delays. Hannah Joyce at the Breaking Now desk this morning. And Hannah, why might people experience delays this holiday season?
So, Natalie, almost every year, travelers may experience delays because of the weather. But this time, another delay may affect your plans. With the busiest travel weeks of the year quickly approaching, officials say there are many staffing shortages at airports.
Our air traffic controllers are overworked and understaffed.
In Austin, Texas on Sunday, there were major wait times and delays. A local congressman says that's because there were supposed to be 13 air traffic controllers on duty, but the airport only had 8. By the holiday season, he says controllers' staffing could be down to half of what it should be.
The situation's actually gotten worse since I first began pressing the FAA to act last year.
Now the staffing shortage is a problem nationwide. But earlier this year, the FAA said it was short 3,000 controllers. So far, the agency announced that more than 1,800 controllers have been hired, while many are still in training.
We had one plane almost land on top of a packed Southwest Airlines flight last year. This keeps happening again and again because we don't have the margin of safety we need there.
And this year, Thanksgiving travel is expected to set records. The industry is expecting 36.5 million airline seats to be scheduled, and that's nearly a 5% increase over last year. However, the worst day to travel is Sunday, December 1st, for travelers returning home. If you plan to visit friends and family for the holiday, consider leaving the Monday before Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Day to save time and money. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks so much. Around the world this morning, 2 jets from United States-based airlines were hit by bullets while flying over Haiti's main airport. Haitian authorities suspended all flights in and out of the capital due to gang violence. A Spirit Airlines plane was hit by gunfire, resulting in some minor injuries to a crew member. Air traffic operators at the airport are expected to be suspended through next week. Spirit, JetBlue, and American Airlines all temporarily canceled flights to and from Haiti, with JetBlue extending its flight suspension into early December. The Trader Joe's in Coeur d'Alene is opening at 8 o'clock this morning. It has a ribbon-cutting ceremony planned. The new location is on East Spokane Avenue in the same building as Runge Furniture. Trader Joe says it recruited around 70 employees from the neighborhoods around the store. The store's manager says they will also donate to local food banks to give back to the community.
We also donate 100% of all of our food that isn't fit for sale anymore, but still fit to consume, to local business or to local organizations that are in need of that.
The store will donate to Second Harvest and Community Action Partnership 7 days a week. This morning's ribbon cutting will also feature performances from the Lake City High School Drumline and choir.
It's happening at 8 o'clock this morning, so you're free to shop after that. I'm sure it'll be busy, though.
Get in the lines,
Yes.
yeah. It's now 6:35.
We're checking back in with Mark Peterson here as he's tracking that wet weather we're seeing today and this week.
We're going to see mountain snows. In fact, a winter storm watch north of Grand Coulee through Republic and then into the Winthrop area. It's about perfect timing for them to get snow. We're running a little delayed. We're going to talk more about that coming up.
And still to come here on Good Morning Northwest, a warning for families. How some kids are skirting the system and buying e-cigs online. How this is able to happen, that's next. And before we go to a break, here's a first look of what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, mystery in Wisconsin. Did this married father of 3 drown during a kayaking trip, or did he fake his own death?
We were very, very surprised. It was just unbelievable.
It all started with what seemed to be a normal day at the lake, but Ryan Borgart never made it home. A missing persons report led to the discovery of his overturned kayak, fishing gear, and license. But this morning, authorities say that elaborate setup was simply a ruse Ryan planned to convince his wife and children that he had died so that he could start a new life in Europe.
He had a lot of planning that went into it with his family. It's really disappointing. It's heartbreaking for them to go through with this.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on this unfolding mystery. With your GMA First Look, I'm Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, New York.
When your child has moderate to severe eczema, it's okay for them to show off. Show off their clearer skin and noticeably less itch with Dupixent. Because children 6 months and older with eczema have plenty of reasons to show off their skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, they can stay ahead of their eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Mississauga Casino Hotel is open north of Spokane on Highway 395. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge. Our coffee corner is open daily at 5:30 a.m. Mississauga Casino Hotel is the perfect spot to book your next special event. We have a 4,000 square foot event center and an exceptional team ready to help you host your event. We invite you to stay and play. Make your reservations now at Mississauga.com.
What is a jewelry design center? It's a diamond superstore, a center for engagement rings, wedding bands, and anniversary rings, a showroom with unique creations as well as award-winning designers, a fun, comfortable, no-pressure place where you're free to make big, small, or even no decisions at all. We are not your average jewelry store. We are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
I know that it's hard being out on the streets, and I know that it's really, really hard when you're in active addiction. You want to get clean, you want to get sober, you're constantly in survival mode, and it's so hard to ask for help. But your kids need you. You need you. And you can't have your kids unless you get clean and sober and work on yourself, and they will thank you for that. Let people help you. Recovery is possible.
This is important information from AARP and BECU. November is National Family Caregivers Month, a month to showcase the important work that more than 820,000 Washingtonians do every day to take care of our loved ones at home where they want to be. You may not think of yourself as a caregiver, but if you're helping someone with daily activities like getting dressed, managing medication, and providing transportation to and from appointments, then you are a caregiver, and help is available. Find tools and tips at this website.
Welcome back. Time right now is 6:40, and we have a consumer alert for families. A new study highlights loopholes that could let kids bypass online regulations to buy e-cigarettes. Now, you have to be 21 years old to buy tobacco products, and retailers are required to verify with photo IDs. An ID scan is also required to accept such deliveries. But in this study, researchers found that of the 105 deliveries made, an ID was scanned only one time. The researchers also reported about 80% of those orders were delivered by the U.S. Postal Service, even though the agency is not allowed to ship e-cigarettes and vaping products.
All right, it's Tuesday morning, your 10-second takeaway. Going to be clouds, sun, a few showers out there. We've seen them this morning, fewer later on this afternoon. A warm layer, though. It's breezy, grab your shade, sunny, and 49.
To honor and assist our local veterans this year, the Mann Grandstaff VA Medical Center hosted its annual Veterans Day drive-through event. Veterans and their families lined the streets as vets pulled up to the VA Medical Center and were greeted by Second Harvest volunteers. Each trunk filled with 40 to 50 pounds of food, including things like pork chops, milk, and potatoes. It was a day filled with appreciation for those who served our country, and many of the volunteers were veterans themselves.
My hope is that the older veterans who may have experienced not so much of a welcome home actually feel like we care and that we're here to support them and we're here for them now.
Along with Second Harvest, American Red Cross, Vitalant, and Daughters of the American Revolution were also there to give their thanks. A lot of really great events happening yesterday.
Gosh, so many.
It is now just about 6:42.
This month is Native American Heritage Month, but there is one Spokane school that celebrates Native heritage all year long. Allison Martinez is live this morning at the Salish School of Spokane.
48 students ages 1 through 14 learn the Salish language here every single day. We're taking you inside the classroom coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's fall and the games are on. Get out and support your local teams. Here's this week's schedule.
Here we go.
EWU.
Here we go now. Here we go. Here we go.
Gonzaga.
Now. Here we go. Here we go now.
U of I.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
WSU.
Here we go now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Whitworth.
Here we go. Here we go now.
Game On is proudly brought to you by BECU.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
Shop Pink Friday deals at Dave Smith.
Over 20 million fans have made Trans-Siberian Orchestra their holiday tradition. Bring the whole family and make it part of yours. The Lost Christmas Eve live in concert. Friday, November 22nd, Spokane Arena. Tickets on sale now at ticketswest.com. The return of Trans-Siberian Orchestras. The Lost Christmas Eve. Produced by Live Nation.
Looks like this will be your last year with season tickets, huh? Let's iron out this big mess. Yeah.
I'm calling the swap team.
At Craig Swap & Associates, we want to make sure that you're really winning.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Boating, skiing, we've got it all in the Northwest, thanks to 4 full seasons. But that wide temperature range also makes it difficult and expensive to stay comfortable year-round. That's where the experts at Bill's Heating and AC come in. Right now, they're including a free tankless water heater with every heating and cooling system. With a new heat pump and tankless water heater, you'll save money and stay comfortable year-round. So call Bill's Heating and AC today and make living in the Northwest even better.
Mannheim Steamroller Christmas by Chip Davis, celebrating the holiday spirit for over 35 years.
November 21st at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets on sale now at BroadwaySpokane.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Numerica Credit Union.
It is 6:45. This month is Native American Heritage Month. 4 weeks dedicated to celebrating traditions, languages, and stories of Native American communities.
One Spokane organization does just that every day. The Salish School of Spokane preserves the Salish language, which are the first languages of the Spokane region. Allison Martinez is live this morning to share how the Salish School of Spokane celebrates their heritage. Good morning, Allison.
Yes, good morning. We're here inside a 1st and 2nd grade classroom here at the Salish School of Spokane. This is a familiar feeling being on this carpet in these little chairs here. And I have some very special guests with me this morning. I have Lorraine, who is the executive director here at the Salish School of Spokane. And we also have some all-star students who got up bright and early to be with us this morning. Can I have you tell me your name? And can you also say it in the Salish language?
My name is Mokakin. And my name is Melody.
And what does that mean in English?
Stanfella.
So beautiful. And who do we have here?
My name in Salish is Cicius. My name in English is Phoenix. And Cicius means good at things.
Good at things. And Phoenix, can you tell us, what's your favorite part about being a student here? I know you've been here since you were just 1 year old.
My favorite part of being here would probably be learning to take care of the animals, because on Thursdays we go out and we take care of horses and other animals. Sure. And the circle time.
Circle time. And you said during circle time you guys drum and create music, is that right?
Correct.
Ah.
We drum and we sing different songs, and they all feel different, and you can kind of feel the energy in them.
So very cool. I have to see a video of that circle time. That's so special. And to support all, you have 48 students here, 48 amazing young students, and you guys have a fundraiser coming up that helps fuel the school and the organization. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we have our annual Salmon Tails Gala that's being held at Gonzaga on November 23rd, and it's just a really special event for us. Every year our students get to show off their singing talents and drumming and dancing. Yeah. So it's really special.
Amazing. And you can catch these two for that performance, and we'll have more information for tickets and everything you need to know on our website, kxly.com. Thank you so much for being with us, everyone, this morning. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Yeah, that is really special.
That's for sure. Well, as you're heading out this morning, our temperatures are not too bad out there, but over on the west side, we got a couple of crashes on I-90 by Elk Heights, kind of a little bit in the center of the state. I-90 shut down over there because of collisions and black ice, so be careful if you're heading west.
Yeah, way better over here.
Way better over here. So we have mild temperatures, but gusty winds out of the south, so that's taking away some of that heat, as we say, but still fairly warm for this morning. We're sitting at low 40s all over the place, and we're going to continue to warm up today. We look at our forecast. We take you hour by hour, and again, we're going to be hovering around 40 through 10 o'clock. Variable clouds, sun breaks, isolated showers, mostly sunny at times, so you'll need the sunglasses, but you'll still need the layer, because we do have, again, that potential for those gusty winds. It's just going to feel cooler. We look at the satellite and radar, and it's busy into parts of Montana all the way down into Pocatello, where they're getting some snow. And, of course, we've got some of the snow that's coming through the higher elevations, and for us, scattered rain showers right now. The forecast radar, it's going to be variable clouds. We're going to see the sun breaks, the isolated showers. Tonight, we see that next round move in with heavier rain in the morning hours, about 6, 7, 8 o'clock. And then by 10 o'clock, this thing should start to move out. 11 o'clock drier. Our volunteers are showing up at 10, so we'll see how that works. We'll have more on the extreme team coming up in just seconds here. But we do see variable clouds, variable showers. Thursday and Friday should be drier. 49 the high today, 47 into the Palouse. We're going to have 46 Wednesday, 49 Thursday. Again, a 70% chance of showers, and then fewer showers Friday, Saturday, and cooling. All right, so for this week, we are in action with the extreme team. And, of course, our volunteers from Horizon Credit Union to try and get some work done on 2 different vets' homes. Now, this is John's home, and you can see this is the current siding, cracked paint. Also, some of the siding is broken. So Band Construction came in Monday, 7 a.m., and ripped all the siding off. Guess what? It's going to be rebuilt today. This is what it looked like last night. They're moving along quickly. Rada paint's going to go on the inside. Things look pretty good. And, of course, we want to thank again American On-Site, because we can't use their bathrooms. It's going to be too muddy. So they brought in porta potties at both of our locations. And all of that helps us do our job.
Yeah, and then you have people stepping in with lunches and
Green's Grocers today. They're great.
Oh, so great. Thanks,
very
Mark.
nice.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:50.
Your morning sprint coming up next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Shrek the Musical. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
From refinishing cabinets, doors, and trim to painting walls and ceilings, Everhart Painting has you covered. Everhart Painting has been Spokane's premier painting contractor for over 50 years. Call Everhart Painting today and receive $500 off. Everhart Painting, your painter for life.
Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, you can lease a new 2024 Tacoma for just $269 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Why do people come to the University of Washington? They come here to find people who will inspire them, move them, change them. They come to solve big problems and prepare for careers where they can make a difference. They come to cheer on their Huskies in the greatest setting in college football. If you want to change the world, this is where you start. For passion, for possibility, be boundless.
Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic is locally owned and operated and has been providing personalized, comfortable, and satisfying care to our clients for over 30 years. Our licensed denturists are trained in the latest techniques in the construction, development, and preparatory work of a denture. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, we do it all. Every denture is made to look as close as possible to your natural teeth. With our knowledge and friendly staff, competitive costs, and quality of service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
Welcome to Wonders of the World. Come feel the magic inside. Fascinating and powerful crystals from the dawn of time. Incredible natural wonders and prehistoric artifacts. And talk about magic, you should come to Fantasyland. Thousands of pieces of fabulous jewelry and literally millions of beads. Remarkable, astonishing, and whimsical. Come visit Wonders of the World. There's magic inside, and you can take some home.
From refinishing cabinets, doors, and trim to painting walls and ceilings, Everhart Painting has you covered. Everhart Painting has been Spokane's premier painting contractor for over 50 years. Call Everhart Painting today and receive $500 off. Everhart Painting, your painter for life.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday in the morning sprint.
Mark is here with details on a cloudy and rainy day ahead.
Allison Martinez live at the Salish School of Spokane for Native American Heritage Month, learning about how the school is preserving Salish languages.
And Hannah Joy is in studio this morning with updates on who President-elect Donald Trump is placing in high-ranking positions in his cabinet.
Yeah, but first, Spokane police closed City Hall and the City Council canceled last night's meeting due to a potential security threat. One council member says a man with a history of threats sent an email saying he wanted police to kill him in front of City Hall. We are told the threat was made by Chesed Johnson. For this latest threat, the building went into lockdown around 3 o'clock. Employees were allowed to leave the building, but they had to be escorted out by police. The police department says it is working with the mayor, her staff, and city council to ensure a safe environment for all. Last night's council meeting was postponed until Thursday.
Well, you can now enjoy a campfire again. The Spokane Regional Clean Air Agency has lifted its burn ban put in place last week for poor air quality. Restrictions on burning outdoors and wood heating are now lifted.
As we look at our forecast, it's going to be breezy today in our first alert weather. We do have in our Doppler radar, again, some scattered showers now mainly into Idaho, so clearing to the west. We'll see some sunshine and isolated showers as well. A little bit of everything today. Welcome to Tuesday. 41 into Liberty Lake and 39 into Spirit Lake. We've got 39 at Spokane Regional Airport there, International. It's 49 for the high today.
People gathered around Spokane, the inland Northwest, and the country yesterday, honoring those who fight, have fought, and to keep us safe and free. One of the gatherings honored veterans and fallen service members at Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Speakers included Air Force veteran Olaf Holm, as well as Congresswoman Kathy McMorris Rogers, who honored Navy veteran David Baird with a congressional record. The event was put on by the Washington State Fallen Heroes Project, a nonprofit that honors those who have died while serving in the military.
And to honor and assist our local veterans this year, the Mann Grandstaff VA Medical Center hosted its annual Veterans Day drive-through event. Veterans and their families pulled up to the VA Medical Center and were greeted by Second Harvest volunteers. Each trunk was filled with 40 to 50 pounds of food. It was a day filled with appreciation for those who have served our country, and the many volunteers were veterans themselves. Along with Second Harvest, American Red Cross, Vitalant, and Daughters of the American Revolution were also there to give their thanks.
Hello, good morning, Spokane. Today I'm here at the Salish School of Spokane in honor of Native American Heritage Month. We've been learning all about how this school preserves the Salish languages. Kids as young as 1 year old all the way up to 14 learn this language every day in addition to their required studies. They have their annual fundraiser coming up a little bit later this month at Gonzaga. It's Salmon Tales, and we'll have more information on the fundraiser and how you can help keep the Salish School of Spokane alive on our website, kxly.com.
President-elect Donald Trump has named Florida Senator Marco Rubio for Secretary of State. Other Trump appointments include Florida Congressman Mike Waltz as the National Security Advisor, former New York Congressman Lee Zeldin set to lead the EPA, and South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem as the next Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. For updates on the new administration, tune in to Good Morning America.
Well, the day is here. The Trader Joe's in Coeur d'Alene is opening at 8 o'clock this morning, and it has a ribbon-cutting ceremony planned at that time. The new location is on East Spokane Avenue in the same building as Runge Furniture. Trader Joe's says it's recruited around 70 employees from the neighborhoods around the store. The store will donate to Second Harvest and Community Action Partnership 7 days a week. Now, this morning's ribbon cutting will also feature performances from the Lake City High School Drumline and Choir.
If you live in Coeur d'Alene, get those rakes ready. Get ready for Leaf Fest. Starting today, the city will begin its one and only pass through public streets, picking up leaves and pine needles. Here's what you need to do now so you don't miss it. Put all of your leaves and only your leaves into the street and keep them a foot away from the curb. Make sure you move your car off the road. Do not put any branches, bags, grass clippings, or other garden debris in the streets. Crews and trucks will begin on the south side of the city, then move north. You can find the link to the interactive map to follow along. That's on KXLY.com.
And we'll be back with a final check of weather with Mark. That's coming up right after this.
Welcome to Coeur d'Alene Honda.
Thank you. I've been coming here for years, and I've always felt just like family.
At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we've been family owned and operated for over 50 years. We pride ourselves in giving the best customer experience.
And every new car comes with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
We have some of the best selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And select pre-owned Hondas come with our lifetime warranty.
Coeur d'Alene Honda with the nationwide lifetime warranty at no additional cost to you.
Awarded Dealer of the Year and rated 4.7 on Google.
And don't forget about the lifetime warranty.
Mississauga Casino Hotel is open north of Spokane on Highway 395. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge. Our coffee corner is open daily at 5:30 a.m. Mississauga Casino Hotel is the perfect spot to book your next special event. We have a 4,000 square foot event center and an exceptional team ready to help you host your event. We invite you to stay and play. Make your reservations now at Mississauga.com.
You've heard downtown Spokane is in trouble. Problems with drugs and crime. Could the key to bringing back downtown lie within its historic past? I'll show you the legislation that could bring this part of downtown back to life and the challenges that stand in the way. Thursday on 4 News Now at 6.
All right, good morning, everybody. A live look at the pavilion. And, of course, that's a dry look. We do have some cloud cover. We're going to get some sun breaks. Our high today, 49. That's above average. 46 is a normal high for this time of year. It's the breezy south winds that are going to add a little bit of bite. So make sure you've got those warm layers. Now, tomorrow looks to be a rainy day. Starting tonight through tomorrow morning, some sustained rain, up to an inch of rain potential. And 46 for the high. Look for 49 on Thursday, a little drier with a chance of rain. And then Friday, Saturday, cooling, drier with a chance of light snow, possible Sunday, Monday.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
We've loved having you along. We'll see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America. It starts now.